I'm in the process of watching Kamala Harris and Joe Biden deliver the voting rights speech that they delivered yesterday, which is being rebroadcast on YouTube. But I have a lot on my mind, and I think it'll help me concentrate if I put to record what's on my mind. I would have followed JFK to the end of the earth. He was my favorite American leader. Joe Biden, I feel very similarly to. I'm touched and moved and impressed by President Biden, as well as Kamala Harris. I believe that it is said that people who lead should be aloof from emotional feedback. Their decisions have to be based on cold pragmatism. And for this reason, leaders are told never to cry in public. That it's a sign of mental illness and weakness, that the mentally ill can never be leaders. It's not important to me to be a leader. My emotions are very strong ones. But it's foolish to say in a democracy that those who can't lead must follow. The whole point is that those who can't lead must participate all the same. They must accept that they're participating with many, many other people and that their influence is welcome and should be shared, just as they share and welcome the influence of others. This is how we build a solid commonwealth. The normality of justice. We have a situation today. It's known by various names. Usually anymore we call it an insurrection. Some people say fascism, others say civil war. The truth is that it is a resurgence in a hooded cloak of a different form. It's a hooded cloak of colors. When I say resurgence, I mean it's been around in my lifetime. It killed the Kennedys as part of its plotting. It burned crosses as part of its fabled movie Hollywood Glory. It tormented, terrorized, killed, raped, abused, disenfranchised, and it rode high. In those days, it was known as the Ku Klux Klan, but the Ku Klux Klan has changed colors, but it hasn't changed methods. I'm not saying that the Ku Klux Klan today is black. I'm saying that the Ku Klux Klan today is inclusive. It's a confederacy of colors, shooting from both sides to cause confusion. The old KKK was run by Geo Wallace, and he had a slogan that nobody could explain, but everybody could understand. Send them a message. This is where we are with the Green Party. The Green Party is sending us a message from all sides that they're not going to tolerate inquiry and investigation into their concept of an arc. The media mecca puppet show that's put on is threatening to force everyone to live on the hair trigger of an abnormal death row. Normality for them is the destruction and elimination of dissent. Dissent is an important and irreplaceable factor in the pursuit of justice. People say you can judge a book by its cover. That's never true. Justice Harlan was considered the last of the tobacco-spitting judges. and he wrote the dissent for Plessy versus Ferguson. That dissent has withstood the test of time. It is now the law of the land. What was once a dissent is now the law of the land. It never should have been possible for slavery to exist in America. I'm going to say this one more time. It never should have been possible to blame the abolitionists for slavery in America either. This is what we get when we form a confederacy of colors, the blaming of abolitionists for that which they oppose.